Our next guest is a Tony-nominated theater, TV, and film star who you know from the critically acclaimed film, movies, Les Mis, the TV musical Grease Live, and now he's here with a brand new Apple TV Plus musical comedy series called Schmigadoon. Take a look.
Are you trying to get me to fall for you?
What? No.
Well, then why do those crazy kind of thoughts keep running through my head?
I don't really...
Well, you can forget it. Because no woman is gonna tie Danny Bailey down, no how.
Sure.
When a squirrel wants another squirrel, he don't bother to get attached.
Oh, you got a private show.
And a robin don't think about the future when he's got an itch to be scratched.
Well, you're very good.
He is very good, isn't he? I could listen to that voice all day. In fact, I do, like all the time, all the time. Here to tell us about his new show is Aaron Tveit. Aaron, thank you so much for being with us. And we're going to get to Schmigadoon in just a second, but I want to congratulate you. I just told you before the break, we were talking before we went on television, I went to Moulin Rouge twice in 1 month because I loved it so much, and apparently so did the critics. Congratulations on your Tony nomination, which, by the way, got a whopping 14 nominations. And so well deserved. So congratulations. And I know you're reopening on Broadway come September. Can you tell us how this all feels?
Oh, it's you know, it's beyond exciting. I think much like the rest of the country and the world, you know, we shut down and kind of had no idea when we were going to be back. And I think at first thought it was a little bit of time, and it, you know, we never imagined it'd be this long. So, but to finally be here and to kind of feel all the hope that's around, especially the way that New York City feels, you know, I think that Broadway reopening is a big sentimental moment for New York City as well. So yeah, it's just all of those things wrapped up in one, and can't wait to be back on stage. So
yeah, and congratulations, of course. Only way how else do you follow up a Tony nomination than with Schmigadoon? You got to help me here, Aaron. You got to explain this better than I can. The premise: some folks get stuck in a musical from the 40s. Is that kind of sum it up?
Yeah.
But help us here.
Yeah, so I guess the best way to say it is Cecily Strong and Keegan-Michael Key. Their characters are two doctors from present-day New York. They're in a relationship. The relationship's hit a bit of a rough patch. So they decide to go on a couples therapy retreat. They get lost in the woods, and then they come across this town thinking that it's going to help them, you know, from being lost. And then when they cross into the town, kind of everything changes. Everything's in Technicolor, like an old MGM musical, and they find out that everyone in the town is in a 1940s, 1950s musical, but has no idea that they're in a musical. So it's hilarity ensues because we have these two very sarcastic contemporary comedians paired up against these essentially one-dimensional classic musical theater tropes who have no sarcasm. They operate with nothing but earnestness. So those two things, really, the friction that happens there, I think, lends a lot of room for comedy.
Yeah, I had to explain Brigadoon. I was trying to, at least, to TJ in the break. But, you know, you mentioned the stars, the comedians, but then you've got, as you mentioned, insanely talented actors and actresses, singers, Kristen Chenoweth, you've got Alan Cumming, Jane Krakowski. What was it like on set?
It was amazing. I mean, yeah, and Ariana DeBose and Dove Cameron and Jaime Camille and Fred and I mean, Ann Harada, just all the way down the line. It's just the most incredible group of people first, but also musical talent. And, you know, we shot this last fall, and it was kind of at the height of the pandemic. And, you know, actually some of our crew, while we were shooting, said, you know, we're so grateful because we're watching this live performance. And, you know, that really struck all of us because, you know, at the time, we might have been some of the only people getting to perform live, essentially. So, you know, this thing would have been a great job in the best of times, but I think set to the backdrop of where the world was, we all were very, very aware how lucky we were to be, you know, singing and dancing in a musical where not many people were getting to do that.
Well, lucky us, we get to watch you now. Aaron, thank you so much for being with us. Make sure to check out Schmigadoon, which premieres today on Apple TV Plus, and we will see you back on stage come fall. Thank you, Aaron.
And Aaron, I have to tell you this as a compliment. This is an absolute compliment. You are maybe in the top maybe two of favorite guests that Amy Robach has ever been excited. I'm not saying this to embarrass her, but she is very much into you, your work, your music, the songs and everything, and you're such a talent. But to see her this excited to have you on. I just wanted you to know that, my man.
I run. I'm a big
Thank you
run.
very, very much.
I run to come what may almost every day. Like I really, it's so inspiring. So anyone wants a good run song, come what may.
So Aaron, just wanted to leave you with that. All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.